Ladies, reconsider if you believe reaching 100 is merely a matter of luck. Surprisingly, most older women don't survive beyond 80, and the reasons might not be what you expect. Doctors may not share this, but there are 5 crucial secrets that distinguish those who flourish in their golden years from those who don't. Stick with me to the end, because the 5th secret could completely transform your approach to life. Before we begin, please share in the comments how long you hope to live. Also, if you find videos like this beneficial, don't forget to like and subscribe to support our community of wise and empowered women. Now, let's delve into these secrets. First, let's talk about the harsh reality. Most women don't make it past 80, and here's why. They stop prioritizing their health. Many older women spend their entire lives taking care of everyone else, raising children, supporting their spouses, and even looking after grandkids. They put everyone's needs before their own, often skipping doctor's appointments, neglecting exercise, and ignoring the little aches and pains that eventually turn into serious health problems. By the time they reach their 70s and 80s, they're dealing with issues like high blood pressure, brittle bones, and joint pain, not because aging made it inevitable, but because they never made their own health a priority. The biggest mistake? Thinking it's too late to start. It's never too late to eat better, move more, or take control of your well-being. The women who live to 100 make a conscious choice to invest in their health every single day. They listen to their bodies, seek medical advice when needed, and stay proactive instead of reactive. Your health isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding quality to those years. They lose their purpose. Purpose is what keeps us going. Yet so many women feel lost after retirement, after their children grow up, or after losing a spouse. They wake up with no real reason to get out of bed, and that sense of emptiness takes a toll, not just emotionally, but physically. Studies show that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer, healthier lives. Why? Because purpose keeps the mind engaged, the heart full, and the body active. Think about the women who live past 100. Many of them still have something they're passionate about. Some continue working in a small way, even if it's just volunteering. Others spend their days gardening, painting, mentoring younger generations, or even learning new skills. If you don't have a purpose, create one. Your role in life doesn't end just because you've reached a certain age. They become isolated. Loneliness is one of the biggest silent killers of aging women. It's easy to become isolated as you get older. Friends pass away, family moves further away, and the social invitations don't come as often. And the more isolated you become, the worse your health gets. Research has shown that loneliness increases the risk of heart disease, dementia, and even early death. In fact, being socially disconnected can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The women who live the longest don't let themselves become isolated. They stay engaged with their communities, keep in touch with family and friends, and make an effort to build new relationships. Whether it's joining a local club, attending church, volunteering, or even picking up the phone just to chat with someone, they understand that human connection is just as important as eating well and staying active. If you find yourself spending too much time alone, take action. Reach out, join a group, or start a new hobby that connects you with others. Loneliness isn't just about being alone. It's about feeling disconnected. And the women who live the longest refuse to let that happen. They accept decline as inevitable. One of the biggest mistakes older women make is believing that aging automatically means weakness, frailty, and decline. They hear phrases like, "It's just part of getting old," or "At my age, what do you expect?" And they start to believe them. But here's the truth. Decline is not inevitable. It's a choice. Of course, the body changes with age, but the women who live to 100 refuse to let those changes define them. They don't see aging as a downhill slide. They see it as a new chapter full of opportunities to stay strong, sharp, and vibrant. The problem is that when you expect to decline, you stop fighting against it. You don't push yourself to stay active. You stop trying new things, and you accept limitations that don't actually need to be there. The longest living women are the ones who challenge this mindset. They don't let a number dictate what they can and can't do. They stay mentally and physically engaged. They adapt to their bodies instead of giving up on them. And they find ways to keep thriving, no matter their age. If you tell yourself you're too old for something, stop. Replace that thought with, how can I keep doing the things I love in a way that works for me? That mindset shift alone could add years to your life. They stop moving. Aging isn't what makes people weak. Inactivity is. And the moment an older woman stops moving, the body starts to deteriorate at a shocking pace. The muscles weaken, the joints stiffen, the heart and lungs become less efficient, balance declines, making falls more likely. And once a fall happens, many women never fully recover. The women who live past 100, they never stop moving. Now, this doesn't mean they're running marathons or lifting heavy weights, but they do move every single day, whether it's walking, stretching, dancing, gardening, or even simple chair exercises. They keep their joints flexible, their muscles engaged, and their circulation strong. Even small movements make a difference. A 30-minute daily walk can reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and dementia. Strength training, even with light resistance, can prevent osteoporosis and keep bones strong. The key is consistency. The women who reach 100 don't just wait until they feel stiff or weak to start moving. They move to prevent stiffness and weakness in the first place. So if you want to live longer, make movement part of your life. It doesn't have to be complicated, but it does have to be daily, because once you stop moving, the body starts shutting down, and that's a risk you don't want to take. Secret number 1, they keep their bodies in motion. The women who live past 100 don't stop moving. They make movement a priority every single day. They don't see exercise as a chore. They see it as a necessity, just like eating or sleeping. But here's the secret. They're not hitting the gym for hours or running marathons. They simply stay active in ways that suit their bodies. Some walk every morning using the fresh air and sunshine to boost their mood. Others garden, stretch, do light yoga, or even dance in their living rooms. Many centenarians from the world's blue zones, places with the highest life expectancy, don't even think of movement as exercise. It's just part of their daily routine. They take the stairs, carry groceries, clean their homes, and spend time outdoors. Why does this matter? Because inactivity is the real enemy of aging. When you stop moving, muscles weaken, bones become brittle, circulation slows, and the risk of disease skyrockets. But when you keep your body in motion, no matter your age, you maintain strength, balance, and vitality. The key is consistency. You don't have to do anything extreme, just keep moving every day. Your body will reward you with more energy, better health, and yes, a longer life. Secret number 2, they nourish their bodies with the right foods. The women who live to 100 don't eat like the average person. They don't fill their plates with processed foods, sugary snacks, or greasy takeout. Instead, they stick to simple, wholesome meals packed with real nutrition. Many centenarians follow diets rich in fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats like nuts, olive oil, and avocado, lean proteins like fish, beans, and eggs. They avoid excessive sugar, processed foods, and artificial additives. They eat for health and longevity, not just for temporary satisfaction. And here's another secret: they don't overeat. Overeating puts stress on the body, leads to weight gain, and increases inflammation, one of the biggest drivers of disease. In fact, many long-living cultures follow a principle called hara hachi bu, which means eat until you're 80% full. But it's not just about what they eat. It's also about how they eat. Many centenarians take their time with meals, enjoying food in the company of loved ones instead of rushing through it. They see food as fuel, not an emotional crutch or a quick fix. If you want to live longer, start thinking about food as medicine. The right choices today could add decades to your life. Life secret number 3. They refuse to accept decline as inevitable. One of the biggest reasons many older women don't live past 80 is because they expect to decline. They hear phrases like, "That's just what happens when you get older. You have to slow down at this age. At my age, what do you expect?" And so they start believing it. They stop pushing themselves. They stop setting goals. They stop believing they can be strong, sharp, and independent. But here's the truth. The women who live to 100 don't see aging as a slow, painful decline. Instead, they see it as a challenge to be met head-on. They focus on what they can do, not what they can't. They adapt to their changing bodies instead of giving up on them. Many of them still walk miles a day, cook their own meals, take care of their homes, and even start new hobbies or businesses well into their 80s and 90s. They don't allow themselves to become fragile because they don't accept that they have to. If you want to live past 80 and thrive while doing it, you need to let go of the belief that aging means helplessness. Instead of saying, "I'm too old for that," start asking yourself, "How can I keep doing what I love in a way that works for me?" Because the moment you stop believing in your own strength, you start losing it. Secret number 4. They keep their minds sharp and engaged. The body and mind are deeply connected. When the brain starts to decline, the body follows. That's why women who live to 100 don't just focus on physical health, they make sure their minds stay active too. They read, they write, they play games, solve puzzles, and learn new things. Some even take up new hobbies late in life, proving that it's never too late to challenge your brain. The key to staying mentally sharp isn't just about avoiding decline, it's about stimulating the brain with new experiences. Centenarians often continue working in small ways, teaching, mentoring, or engaging in activities that keep them thinking and problem-solving. And perhaps the biggest secret, they stay socially connected. Isolation is dangerous for brain health. When people stop engaging in deep conversations, stop learning, and stop challenging their minds, the brain slows down. But the longest living women never stop being curious, so if you want to stay sharp into your 80s, 90s and beyond, make learning a lifelong habit. Read more, ask more questions, stay engaged with people and the world around you, because when the mind stays active, the body follows suit, and that's the real key to longevity. Secret number 5. They keep moving no matter what. Movement isn't just important as you age, it's non-negotiable. The moment an older woman stops moving, her health starts deteriorating rapidly. Muscles weaken, joints stiffen, bones become fragile, circulation slows down, balance declines, increasing the risk of falls, and once a serious fall happens, many older women never fully recover. That's why staying active is one of the biggest predictors of longevity. Now, here's the good news. You don't have to do extreme workouts to keep moving. The longest living women don't spend hours in the gym. Instead, they stay active in natural, sustainable ways. They take daily walks, they garden, stretch, or do gentle yoga. They dance, clean their homes, or play with grandchildren. They incorporate movement into their daily routines, climbing stairs, standing instead of sitting, and staying on their feet as much as possible. The secret isn't about how intense your activity is, it's about consistency. Even 30 minutes of movement a day can dramatically reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, osteoporosis, and dementia. And the best part, once you build the habit, your body will crave it. The key to longevity isn't to wait until you feel weak to start moving. It's to move so you never feel weak in the first place. So, if you aim to maintain your strength well into your 90s and beyond, keep moving. Find an activity you love and make it a staple in your daily routine, because once you stop, it becomes significantly harder to restart. If you're determined to defy the odds and reach 100, embrace the lifestyle of those who've succeeded. Nourish your body. Preserve your inner peace. Stay connected. Continue learning. And most importantly, remain physically active. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to the Timeless Wisdom channel and sign up for our Shy Senior newsletter. Each week, we bring you transformative insights like these, delivered directly to your inbox. The link is in the description below. Now, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one change you'll start making today? Let's motivate each other. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with another inspiring woman in your life. See you in the next one.